Jake Paul and Joshua.
This is really
Friday.
happening.
I know.
When?
I texted
Wait.
this Friday.
Friday.
You're going to be on stage.
This Friday.
You fucked up.
I'm not going to be on stage. I'm not going to be on stage. Joe doesn't want to do a fight companion for that?
Well, I texted the group this morning. Nobody answered. I went, yo, we should do a crazy fight campaign for Jake Paul Joshua.
Wow.
Then I followed up because I was like, crickets. I can't believe this is actually happening this Friday. Crickets. I went, well, fuck me.
I think
sent
Joe
the homer
gets
emoji.
Joe gets so many fucking texts, you know?
Yeah, this fight's this Saturday,
Just
dude.
call him.
So 8 p.m. Eastern at 7 p.m. That means the main event are supposed to walk around 10:30. That probably means 11:30.
They're fighting in 4-ounce gloves, Brendan.
No. They're fighting with 8-ounce gloves.
No,
4 ounce?
I think
No.
10. I'm sorry, I meant 10 ounce.
10 ounce, yes,
I
10
meant
ounce.
they're fighting with
4
10
ounce is UFC.
I meant
Bubba.
10 ounce
Yeah,
gloves.
10 ounce gloves.
They're fighting with 10-ounce gloves. That's like I don't think people realize. I don't think people realize how small that is. Like
They should though.
It's like
It's a conventional boxing.
It's basically no gloves.
It's worse. Yeah, the UFC glove has more protection with 4 ounces than the wrap. Then that all that thing does, it doesn't do much. Especially if you have big hands like Joshua.
Yeah, I mean, it's really dangerous for him to get hit by Joshua like that.
Crimea River, the amount of money he's making,
Crimea
you
River.
could sock me in the asshole on live
I am
TV.
so interested in this. I don't know what they're thinking.
So
What
on
do
the
you
shop
think is
on the
really
shop
going
show,
on?
I said Jake Paul has a better chance of curing cancer than he does beating Anthony Joshua. And I posted this clip, and my favorite comment goes, Jake Paul has a better chance in pissing in a hot sauce fucking container than he does beating Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, I mean, and it's no diss, of course, to Jake, but I'm just
No.
like, I'm just wondering what exactly is going on.
I'll tell you what happened. He was supposed to fight Javante Davis.
Yes, so he went
Javante beats women. So that they were like, Netflix can't have this.
No.
So then it was short notice. He made offers to Ryan Garcia, Francis Ngannou, and then his team also put out to Anthony Joshua. Didn't think he was going to take it. Ryan and Francis said, nah, we're not going to do it, which is, I don't know why, but they said we're not going to do it. So then you're stuck with the old Brit who's a gold medalist. He went, fuck it, I'll do it. And they went, oh, okay. And so because now Jake's at the mercy of Netflix, you told him you're going to give him
Jake's got the biggest balls.
biggest balls of all time.
I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That guy's so ballsy.
So gangster.
I just don't want him to get hurt, but you know, he's such
No,
a
he'll be
badass.
fine.
He'll
Even
be
he gets
fine.
knocked out, he'll be fine.
He'll be fine. But
The amount of money he makes, again, but this is where, like, the whole Jake Paul experiment, all this stuff, this is where the rubber meets the road.
well, I mean, it's
But
insane.
even if he gets knocked out, which if he doesn't, I got skeptical hippo eyes. But even if he gets knocked out, it's Anthony Joshua, Bubba. You're fine.
Yeah, he had to suck down the
Now if he
245.
got knocked out by like Ben Askren or Nick Anderson when he fought those guys, then it's like, dude, what are we doing?
Yeah.
But it's okay if you lose to him. No one gives a fuck.
I think it would be okay if he lost to Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia is an intriguing fight.
Yeah.
Ryan's a lot smaller, but Ryan's tall.
Ryan and Javante are more intriguing.
Absolutely.
This fight, to me, as long as it's an actual, real deal Holyfield fight,
Yeah.
this shouldn't go past 2 rounds.
No.
The only reason we go past 1 is
Even
if
if it goes past 1 is a big accomplishment. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just telling you.
if he's
It's a matter of
if he's on his
physics.
bike, if he's on his bike,
He's on his bike, but
he's on his bike.
yeah.
But Anthony Joshua don't play those games. You see what he did with Francis?
Yeah.
He went, Tyson, you played the game and you let him go all the rounds and people thought you lost. Terrible look. I'll handle this. I'm going to salvage boxing and watch this. Beat the fuck out of him.
Jesus.
Jake lost. The only at full-time boxer he fought, he lost to Tommy Fury.
That's right.
Now let me ask you this. I'm just talking around the water
just
cooler
talking.
at 9 o'clock at night. How would Tommy Fury do against Anthony Joshua? Not well, right?
No.
Now Anthony
It's a
Joshua
different
is fighting
ecosystem.
Jake.
I'll use what
They're not
Jorge
even-
Masvidal said about you.
They're not even the same
He
species.
goes, it's a different ecosystem. Schaub's a different ecosystem. Anthony Joshua's a different ecosystem.
Yes.
You know, this is just a very different frame, different.
Again, for Jake, more power to him, man. And people think I'm hating on him, like in the comments, like, oh, you're hating on Jake. You should be
Who's hating?
celebrating.
That's
No.
so
I'm
stupid.
not hating on him. Take out my bite. Now, don't get it twisted. I want Jake to win. I don't know Anthony Joshua. I know Jake. I love Jake. I'm rooting for Jake. I hope he lands something. I'm also a realist. I've boxed for a long time. This should not be even remotely competitive.
It's just the way they
if it is,
yeah. How about, speaking of older guys, did you watch Phillip Rivers almost win?
yeah, his team fucked him, huh?
Yeah. How cool is that, though?
See his speech too at the end of the game?
Yeah.
To his kids?
Got a little emotional.
Hell yeah, man. That motherfucker's 44. Looked pretty good.
Incredible.
Looked
You know
all
why
right.
they called him up? Because he knew that offensive scheme,
Oh,
apparently.
yeah. Offense coordinator. They have a history.
Crazy.
And there's not a lot of guys. Like,
He looks great. He
That's how
looked
tough
great.
the NFL is to be a quarterback. That's how tough it is where they have to call a guy who's been retired for a hot second and go, hey, man, can you jump in? Because there's no rookies. It's the toughest job in sports.
I watched Mahomes
Outside of
when he
anything
got
in
hurt.
baseball.
When Mahomes' replacement, that guy,
So Brendan Schaub keeps getting ignored by Joe Rogan. By the way, you got to see into the psyche of Bappa there. So he was like, hey, I kept texting Joe, hey, this fight's coming up, crickets, nothing. And then he followed up, nothing doing Friday, meaning Schaub is on some, he won't just come right out and say it. So that lets you into the mindset of the whole I'm a bow hunter thing now. So instead of just coming out right to Joe Rogan and being like, hey, you want to go bow hunting? He's probably sending Joe all these pictures and stuff and info. Like, hey, I'm a huge bow hunter, hoping Joe goes, well, hey, I'm a bow hunter too, Brendan. We should go out and bow hunt together. That's exactly what this idiot is doing. Oh, I just love the fact that I can just imagine him and Callan's group text. Everything is some open-ended invitation to Joe to go do something that Rogan just ignores completely. How often do you think, they allude to, hey, we should come on the podcast again, Joe, and we should hang out sometime, Joe? I bet you it's all the time. And Joe, once or twice a year, is like, I got to get together with these knuckleheads, set up a fight companion, be able to yell at Callan for a little bit. But that idiot Schaub is there. But, I mean, the fact that Schaub is now claiming to be a bow hunter, and we've already got 2 huge wild lie stories from it. He was a bow hunter when he was a kid now, all of a sudden. Oh, my God, yeah. Yeah, just like you played in the NFL, Bappa. Never. Didn't happen. It's not a real thing. Not gonna happen. But let me know your thoughts in the comments.